of you that use public transport, how many of you have heard of one chance?
Open this door! I don't want to share dollars! Open this door! I don't want to share dollars! Jesus Christ!
This man was once a con artist. He started it at the age of 23 and he has been able to successfully scam a lot of people in Nigeria. But today, he has given his life to Christ and he's here to share his story.
Hi, my name is Amichi Okafo. I'm from Enugu State, Nigeria. I was once a con artist. I and my team have traveled east, west, north, and south around Nigeria. And we have defrauded so many people. I want to tell you that every taxi you see in the streets are not taxi. So many taxis are out there to destroy people's life, just like as I was.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you were once a con artist. All my life I've heard about this thing called one chance. Can you tell us some of the scam techniques you used in scamming Nigerians?
I want to share this story to the public to know that every car you see in the street are not just taxi. We'll have about so many tactics or do I call it tricks to trick people. And number one of it is that we don't carry people or passengers without luggages. So we carry people who have bag, who have traveling bag or whatever. When we carry you, we'll put your bags at the boots. In that boot, we'll have an entrance from the back seats that connected to the boot. So while the victim will be at the front seats, and sometimes we may be 5 or 4. That is including the driver, 5. We'll have one of us at the front, the driver at the driver's side, and 3 people at the back seats. We will carry you, like I already said, we'll put your bag at the back, and while the passenger is facing towards the front. And then the last man, being the workman, will be the one to open the boots, and before you know, we will take everything that is valuable in the bag.
Okay, what you are trying to say is that the bag is going to be in the boots, and the people seated at the back, there's one person whose job is to, from the back seat where he's seated, he's going to reach out for the boots, open the bag, and pick up valuables.
Yes. Then I myself, I happen to be the workman, then call that one person a workman. So as the workman, I'll be the one that will open the boot and bring out the bag, and the bag, everything in the bag belongs to me at that moment. Then I'll take whatever valuable things that I choose to take from the bag.
And the person sitting at the front will not even notice?
Yes, the person will not know, because actually sitting at the front will be facing your front. And the driver will put a music that will entice you so much that you could not even remember that you have something at the back. Another tactic is that we also carry people with handbag, more especially women. All those women with a handbag. Then when we carry you, another tactic there is that we'll ask you to close the door. So one of us will be at the front and we'll make everything boiling for you that you cannot relax on the seats. So then...
You make everything boring.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you make it stressful, inconveniencing.
Yes, the front will be too cumbersome for you to relax. Then, in the sense that the door will not close. And the driver will now ask you, or maybe sir or ma, close the door very well. And while trying to close the door, the driver will pressurize you to use your 2 hands to carry the door up, to jack it, put hand at the back. I'm sharing this story for most of you. So many of you have fallen victim of this very one chance. So the driver will make everything inconvenient for you, so that at the time you focus all your mind carrying the door, trying to close it, then the driver will pretend to help you hold your bag so that you can be able to close the door very well. So as you focus all your attention, before you know, your bag have left the driver's hands to the workman. Then the workman will take every valuable thing in your bag, like your handsets, like your system, if it is you have system in your bank, like your money or any other valuable thing that are important to you.
And people do it so fast that the person will not notice.
Yes, this job is a job of people who are very very smart. Although we call it a smart game, but we never know that we are just chasing a mirage. So actually, another trick is that we also monitor people from bank. We go bank to bank, then when we enter inside the bank, we pretend to come and settle, do one or two. Then we'll be there monitoring people, those that have money. Then when we monitor you very well, then the one in the bank there will come out, then call the driver. Then I will try to make you friends. I will ask you, maybe I may ask you a little help from you. Maybe you can help me with your phone, or maybe what is your challenges? I may try to help you. I may present myself to be a saint. Then actually I want to know your direction. Then when I know your direction, then I will call the driver. When I call the driver, I will tell the driver your direction. Then going towards that direction, that is where we'll collect your bag, if it is the one that we'll put at the boots.
Wait, I'm trying to understand something. You go to the bank as somebody who wants to deposit money.
Yes, maybe we'll go to bank as somebody who want to deposit money, or as somebody who want to get some cash from the bank. So when we find somebody having a cash, then we'll call the driver.
Okay, you'll be inside the bank. Once you notice somebody is withdrawing a large sum of money, you call your driver and you tell your driver to be ready, that the person is about to leave the bank. So as the person is stepping out of the bank, your driver is just coming to the front of the bank to say, okay, where are you going? I'm a taxi man. Where did he go? And any place the person say he's going, that's where you people are going.
Yes, our boss normally don't have a direction. We are going anywhere that the victim is going. So while in the bank, immediately I come out, I will call my driver. I will just tell him this is how the person looks like, and that is where we start from. You then we'll carry you any direction you are going. Maybe you are going towards a beggar, and we are going towards the beggar. So we'll carry you, and before you know it, you will lost every valuable thing that you have with you.
Wow, this is really interesting. And the thing about this is that even the person whose money you've stolen may not even be able to trace where he or she misplaced those items, because if the person is not smart enough, they might not even notice that they actually took those items from that very car, because the person can still go on to enter another car, and then you'll be confused. Where did I misplace my phone? You'll not even know who to accuse, right?
Actually, that's true. I want to tell you that so many people are in the jail because of this very circumstances. At the end of the day, you will end up accusing the wrong person.
An innocent person. That person might end up in prison.
And that person may end up in prison. Even while I was in the prison, I have come across so many people.
Oh, you ended up in prison too?
Yes, I've been doing this thing. I've been getting a lot of money from it. I've done so many things with it. I felt that I'm swimming in money, but not knowing that I'm swimming in an ocean of trouble until I find myself in jail. I spent 12 years and 3 months in jail because of this very nonchalant attitude or character.
Wow, 12 years of your life spent in prison. Do you know what that means? Wow. Can you tell us let's trace it back to how this whole thing started. I heard you mention you started it at the age of 23. What pushed you into crime?
Yes, after my school, my father died when I was at the age of 18, and I chose to be a man. I started well in life. I learned how to do handwork. It was a while I was doing my handwork. Then I was in Enugu State, Four Corners, Ozara, Enugu State. That is where I started my handwork as a welder until I met a friend. I met a friend while I was in Lagos State. I stay in Lagos State.
Did you meet the friend in Enugu or you met the friend in Lagos?
I know the friend from Lagos while I was in Ajagule, but I met him in Enugu. So he came up with another good friend at the front of my workshop on one fateful Friday morning. I saw a car drove around my workshop there, and I found out that it was an old friend that I know, like from Lagos State. So then I was in a tight corner. Then I was like, "Hey bro, how far? Longest time? How you doing?" Just like that. And the guy was living large, and I find myself that I'm out of the picture. Then I say, "Guy, how are you making this money? I'm interested to just be like you." Actually, before I know it, and he promised to help me. And from that, at the end of the day, I found out that the business I involved in serving so is this business of one chance, and I started the business. I make a lot of money from it, but at the end of the day, I spend everything. That is why I come to realize what the Bible said in the book of Solomon. You know, the Bible says that vanity, that everything on earth is vanity, and vanity upon vanity. So I come in a conclusion to believe that everything is vanity, because all the money I made through this one chance, I spent them within one day. And after spending all the whole money, I could not even free myself from the hand of the government. I was convicted 2013 after I was arrested in Kaduna State in the act of this very one chance.
Can you tell us what really happened on that day that you were arrested?
Yes, it was on 17th March 2012. I carried a man. The man came out of the bank as usual, like I earlier told you. Also mark people, watch them, and throw them around. So with the target, we saw the man standing at the front of the bank, and they will conclude that they collected money out of the bank, which actually the truth. And when we carried him, then we carry him at the front. We asked him to close the door, to bring the doors up and close it, and the man all his focus was on the door, how to close the door, while I'm at the back working on his back. And before he know the little money collected from the bank, I took everything out from the bag. Then we gave him the bag back. Actually, he didn't know that we have taken everything away from him. So it was after he dropped from the car that he now realized that he has no money in his bag. Then he started chasing us with a bike. So before we could be able to realize that there is a bike following us, chasing us, and so we also trying to maneuver the go slow at the Kakuli roundabout 2012. This toll is everywhere. Even at the median, this toll is a well-known story. Then we are trying to maneuver the go slow.
Okay, you guys noticed that the man was chasing you people, and there was a traffic at the front. So we are trying to overtake the traffic.
Yes, we are trying to manipulate the traffic while we hit another car that is coming out from another junction, and that was where we caught in that place. And before we know it, we are taken to police station, Kakuli police station, and from Kakuli police station, and before we know it, somebody took the case to state CID. Actually,
what were you charged with?
Actually, while we was in the Kakuli police station, we are charged for stealing by trick. Then after the case was taken to state CID, and we are charged of armed robbery. And this is a case of armed robbery that we have never ever involved on. Like I earlier told you, we take what belongs to you, we take your property without your notice. You will not know that we have taken everything away from you until you get home. So we end up accusing someone. So, but before we know it, the reason why, because 4 of us, we are the same one language. And that was 2012. There is so many crises in Kaduna State, the Boko Haram and all those, that and this. And before we could know, then join us together with armed robbery. So then judge us in a case of armed robbery, and we were convicted on that the same case of the armed robbery, which we did not do. But actually what we did was stealing by trick, like I earlier said. So sometimes in Nigerian police, then we end up giving you another case that is not your own case. That is actually what happened to us 2012. I was convicted with the 3 others, 21 years imprisonment.
21 years.
Yes, sir. The 21 years imprisonment, as God may do it, during my jail time, I'll be able to have encounter with Jesus. Like I earlier told you, I was once called Lanky, but when I have encounter with Jesus, my name will change to Rasta for Christ. And then Rasta for Christ started living from 2004. From 2014. I begin to live a different life. I begin to live a life that glorifies Christ. From then I now find myself in another dimension of life after having this encounter with Jesus. I tell you the truth, brother, and the Christ began to use me to do so many wonders even while I was in the prison. Then before I know it, I got myself very close to God to the extent that God changed my life from being a criminal, from being a crime committer to a Christ committed servant. I composed so many songs in the prison, and as I'm speaking to you, I have about 32 tracks of gospel song that is glorifying the name of the Lord. And not only that, I achieved so many things while I was in the prison. You know, sometimes in life, there is a book I wrote that talk about my first book.
You also wrote books while you were in prison.
Yes, I wrote books.
Okay, your music, you composed 32 songs. Could you sing just one very good one, your favorite?
Yes, I composed so many of them. Then that's one of them that I always like so much.
Can you sing it?
Yeah, I am abiding with the grace. I will not be disgraced in every situation. No be saying I'm a power, and God they do one for me. I am abiding with the grace. I will not be disgraced in every situation. No be saying I'm a power, and God they do one for me. All my friend they ask me, well, now waiting they make you the shine. Me I they tell them say, Baba God they make me the shine. If you want make you the shine, come right now, come anchor Jehovah. Oh, only Jesus can save. Only Him will show you the way. Oluwa de hail, Oluwa de hail, Oluwa de hail. Now you be my God day. I don't enter Jehovah. Now you be my rocket to run shy. Anywhere they enter, blessed they follow me, bamba to bamba. Oh. I don't anchor Jehovah. Now you be my rocket to run shy. Anywhere they enter, blessed they follow me, bamba to bamba. Satan carry your bags, make you come off a road. I no be your type, Baba God is there by my side. Witching and wizards carry in a bag. Make una come off for road. I no be your type, Baba God is there by my side. And in my band with the grace, I will not be disgraced in every situation. No be saying I'm a power, and God they do one for me. I am a band with the grace, I will not be disgraced in every situation. No be saying I'm a power, and God they do one for me. Oluwa de hey, Oluwa de hey, Oluwa de hey. Now even my God de shama me away, chimoma, shama me, chukoma. Mere mama is the more chama me chikoma mere mama. I don't anchor Jehovah. Now him in my rocket to run chai. Anywhere they enter, grace they follow me bomba to bomba. I don't anchor Jehovah. Now you be my rocket to run chai. Anywhere they enter, blessed they follow me bomba to bomba. Wahala carry una bags, make una come on for road day. I no be una type, Baba God is there by my side. Trouble make una carry una bags, make una come on for road day. I no be una type, Baba God is there by my side. Oluwa de hail, Oluwa de hail, Oluwa de hail. Now you be my God. Woo.
Oh my goodness, I find this interesting. I don't know about you. I like to hear your comments. I would like to know what you think about it in the comment section. You send this original song to me. While editing, I would like to place it in so that it will play alongside the voice. Okay, so people can get to feel the instrumental, everything. So these songs, where can people find it? On digital platform. You know, this man has a really inspiring story. The truth is, that this life is difficult generally, and a lot of people were born without a very strong will. Okay, there are some people that when they face difficulty, they tend to do anything to come out of it. Some persons are easily influenced. This is what the world is all about. This universe was not just created for you and I. Okay, there are people who might not be so strong with willpower. Okay, they might be easily influenced, and if they don't have mentors in their life, they might end up on the bad side of life. His story is not far from what I'm talking about right now. At the age of 20, he wanted to become great in life. He lost his father. He was doing welding, and he was doing so well, but until he met somebody that was doing better than him, and he thought that, oh, I'm not sure I can achieve any great thing with this welding I'm doing. Maybe I need to start doing what others are doing. And he ended up on the wrong side of life, and somehow he ended up in prison. He served 12 years of his life. Today, he has given his life to Christ. He came out. He has written a couple of books. He has also composed music too. We cannot just listen to this story and push him aside. No, my brothers and sisters, this is not what my community is all about. Okay, so I've created a community of positive minds. Do you understand me? Let's see how we can buy his books. Let's see how we can listen to his songs. Do you have platforms we could tag you where people can connect with you?
Yes, I just come out of the prison, and
when did you come out of prison?
I just come out of the prison last month, being on June 12th.
Oh, are you serious? Just last month?
Yes, sir, just last month. And after 5 days, I came out of the prison, and a friend just helped me, just in a local studio. I just tidy the song.
Okay, these songs now, you just did them recently in a studio?
Just did them recently, and they haven't gone anywhere. Even as I speak to you now, I don't even have a good phone. I just use a button phone, so nowhere.
Oh, so no Facebook, nothing?
No Facebook, no WhatsApp, nothing. I'm just living my life,
Can you call your phone number? Less people. I don't know. What can we do for this man? I'm just here thinking. Call your phone number. Maybe anybody who's been touched by his story and want to help him to bounce back to life. You're a pastor. You want this man to come to your church to come and share his story. Please reach out. Okay, let's see how we can make people like this to live better. Isn't this what Christianity is all about? Jesus told us to love one another. Whatever religion you are, you're a Muslim, you are a traditionalist, whatever religion you are, I am very certain that somehow there's love that exists in your religion. Let us see how we can help those people bounce back in life. Could you call your phone number? Let people reach out.
My phone number is 070 733 68274.
Okay, so you are pledging that you will never go back to sin.
By the special grace of God, with what I have learned and my teachings while I was in the prison there, I'm gladly to say and proudly to say I'm for Christ. And one of my songs I said, from crime to Christ.
So you will never go back to
crime. Just like I said, the first song I sang that we're talking about is how Christ delivered me. If you give me the little opportunity, I can still just...
No, the video is really long. I'm thinking it's going to almost 1 hour now. So what would you like to do with your life at the moment? You just came out of prison. You want to go back into your welding, or what was your plan?
No, my plan is how somebody can help me so that this dream will come to reality. The dream of my books and my music. So that at least the music, I pray for God to help me with somebody that can help me and expand my view. The song and the books, because the books actually is a Christian book that will help so many of us. Like Area said, I wrote about the institution of marriage. So many of us are losing it in our marriage, and going through this book, you understand all it takes to build a family. It will help us very, very well. And about the invisible power of God in the universe. And another book talk about from brave to brave. And it's also
all right, guys, that's really interesting. So if you are curious, you like to read his book, kindly reach out to him, give him a call. He's currently not on WhatsApp at the moment. He doesn't even have access to social media, so you can reach out to him on call if you like to purchase his book or you like to listen to his songs. Okay, And I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm hoping that the young people watching this video, you will learn from it. Some of you right now, you are worried about your future. You don't even know if you still succeed in life again, because life is very difficult. You are looking at your friends, your cousins. They appear to be doing so well in life, and you feel like you are being left behind. You are being left out of the blessings of this universe. Please do not pressure yourself too much. Be steadfast.
I would also like to talk to our youths. The youths of today, I think, is a very great opportunity for me to let you know that whatever you are chasing in life, that you are not following the right way, you will end up missing everything. Let me tell you the truth. Adam lost what God gave to him in the Garden of Eden, and he lost everything is because he took what was not given to him by God. He took the fruit that was not given to him by God. I want to tell you, whatever you take that is not given to you from the divine, you will end up even losing the one that you already owned before. So I want to encourage the youth, just bring it down, just slow down. Find something doing to help yourself. Like my story, I spent 12 years and 3 months in prison. Had it been I had been outside doing what God had given me to do, maybe by now I would have been a better person in the society. Maybe you may not have this luck or chance and the opportunity and the grace that I have. I want to tell you that the grace are different. You may not have this grace to come out alive. So many people died in this journey. So many people got mad. But here I am strong and healthy. It's just by the grace of God. Like the song that I sing, I am abiding with the grace and I will not be disgraced in every situation. It is only the grace. So I want to advise you, guys, please put your hands something, do something to help yourself and your family. Crime is not the best. Crime, taking a shortcut in life, can bring your life short.
All right, so you heard something he said. He said, "God, some of you have been blessed actually, but you don't really know it. Your future is bright. Some of you have been you are going to be superstars in life, but from the point you are right now, you just cannot see it. You are really worried about your future, and you are thinking of going to meet, somebody to do something that will make you achieve your success faster." You hear what they said? God gave Adam something, but he took something else from Satan, right? And then he lost all the things that God gave to him. Some of you are carrying glorious destinies, but because right now you are not seeing the full picture of your future, you are tempted to go take something from the devil. I hope you don't lose what God has given to you, because some of you right now, your future is incredibly bright, but unfortunately you just cannot see it. Please stay steadfast. Don't hurt people, okay? Live a simple life. As long as you have food, shelter, and clothes, someday you are going to achieve your greatness, right? So this video is becoming really long. Thank you so much, Rasta for Christ, right? Thank you so much for sharing this story. I'm really interested in stories like this because I firmly believe that they'll help to shape the future of our young people, So thank you so much. Let's say bye to our viewers. Bye bye.